How effective and consistent are you when it comes to leveraging systems to help you, support you, and remind you to show up as the best version of yourself? You know, there is a saying that has been around in coaching for a long time that we lean on when we're doing organizational based work. That is, you can't take a changed person and put them in an unchanged environment and expect things to be different, which is why systems and sustainable system change are a critical part of individual and team based transformation. How do you apply this to yourself? Well, here's the thing is so often whether you are working with a coach or you're doing work on your own or whatever it looks like and you're working to transform and become a better version of yourself and get better at whatever goals are important to you. Too often we try to rely on our memory or just think that something's supposed to stick if we just repeat it enough. And yes, repetition builds a habit, but the thing is that we are human beings and we will fall back on what is easy, on what is familiar, even with the best intentions. And in his book, Atomic Habits, James Clear has a really great quote that says, "We don't rise to the level of our goals, we fall to the level of our systems." And one of the things that I have been noticing in a lot of the coaching conversations I'm having lately is people diminishing that and somehow creating a narrative that they're weak or less than, or there's something wrong that they can't just simply remember. So instead of using calendar reminders or visual reminders or posting things to remind them, they just think they should magically know how to do it. But they're not going to be as effective as they could be. And I am the queen of putting things on my calendar. If it doesn't go and it doesn't happen, and it will literally say things like, check in with so and so, they're starting a new job today, or check in with so and so, today's a big day because of XYZ, or it's the anniversary of something hard for them. If I don't put reminders in my calendar to check in with people, I can forget. I have post-its all around my computer for the things that I know trip me up and get in my way, like taking on too much work, being over capacity, that remind me to pause and stop and think. I have a visual reminder of my core values and the behaviors that tell me I'm in and out of alignment on the wall next to my computer. And I keep a visual reminder on my phone so when I'm on the go, I can still ground myself in my values. These are examples of systems that provide that reminder and that reinforcement. So we're not relying on our memory. There's systems we fall back on that help us when our humanity wants to get the best of us. So my invitation and my challenge to you this week is to do just that. Create systems for yourself that will help you and remind you to show up in the way that you want to rather than leaving it to chance. I would love to know what opens up for you as you put this one into practice. And remember, when we leverage our systems to help us, we can let more of our sparkle shine brightly.